Irva. Your father and I have been thinking, and I hoped that it wouldn't come to this, but it appears that it has. If you agree not to marry Herman, I will support you at the Art Students League in New York City.
The Art Students League in New York City?
No. I'll leave you to think about it. Has anyone ever told your great Mormon story?
Not to suit me, Professor.
Good heavens, girl, to have that chance. Oh, to be a Mormon. You'll do it well.
Welcome to the New York First Ward, ladies. But before we begin, I feel I should say something. Many of you have come east seeking worldly success, but girls, what's a career? You go home and marry your sweethearts. Have your families, and you'll be much happier than you would be following a career.
So, you see, here I am. Because of all the men I've met in my search for glittering gold. Back here on the Idaho desert, herding his cattle and branding his calves, is a man more nearly meant for me than anyone in the world.
I like that.
Have you found yours yet, Julianne?
Not unless you mean Patrick.
Oh, an Irish gentleman. Herman is German. That's a funny joke.
You rejected him. How do you know that it's gonna work out now?
I don't rightly know. Oh, there he is. Sorry. It's my favorite song.
No, you're fine.
I'm Irene Corbett.
I'm Julianne.
It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance, Julianne.
You as well.
I can't help but sing out here. Will you just look at those stars? The sea sure is a different evidence of God's hand than the one I see where I'm from, but it is beautiful, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. Haven't you ever been to the ocean before?
No, I'm from a desert of a place. Utah? We just celebrated our 16th year as a state, so you probably haven't heard of us.
Actually, I've heard of Utah.
Where is your coat? It's freezing out here.
I'm fine.
No, thank you.
Really, I'm fine.
I have my gloves to keep me warm.
Thank you. Those are beautiful gloves, by the way.
Oh, well, thank you. I bought them in New York City on my way here. I'm hoping to get another pair for my sister Katie when we make port there tomorrow.
What day is it?
It's easy to lose track of time out here, isn't it? Today is the 12th of April.
So it's gotta be like 1915.
1912. Are you feeling all right? Have you had enough to drink today?
I'm feeling fine.
Well, a lot of people forget to drink enough, especially if they're feeling seasick. I'm a nurse, so I know how to treat for dehydration.
I promise you I'm feeling fine.
Well, I'm also a mother, so I know when I'm being lied to.
Yeah, you sound a bit like my mother.
Oh, really? Is she here with you on the ship?
Oh no, not here.
Well, a handsome girl like you shouldn't be without a travel companion. Your father?
Nope.
Your husband?
No.
Oh, it's your fiance, isn't it?
No.
Well, good. I'm glad he's on board.
Yeah, on board. What about you? Are you traveling with anybody? Here.
Open it.
Aww.
That is my son, Mac. Oh, how I do love that baby. I haven't seen him in 6 months.
Why'd you leave him?
Oh. Well, my husband and I were about to lose our farm. I wanted the best education I could get, so I came to London. There was something about it. It felt right. I don't know if you believe in God, but... Well, it felt like he wanted me here and nowhere else. So I came to London. But I'll be back to my family in just a few short days.
Your husband must not have liked you leaving very much.
No. In fact, he tried everything he could to get me to stay. Times are changing, Julianne, and my husband doesn't always agree with some of my views. I think that women should be given the right to vote. We should have the freedom to expand our minds, to pursue our education, to be what God intended us to be. And I want my children to know that. That's why I came out here.
Because you really felt like it was the right thing.
Yes, that too.
May I ask you, how did you know it was the right thing?
Julianne, you'll get your answer. You know, I should probably tuck myself in. It's getting kind of late.
Thank you. Don't get lost. This ship is huge.
Well, of course. It is the Titanic.
Irene, you have to get off this ship. Hey. Come on, Eve. Come on. Wake up. Did Irene die? Did she get off the Titanic okay? Please, I just really, really need to know. What? Come on. Are you serious? She was doing what she thought God wanted her to do. And then she dies. Is that some kind of twisted life metaphor? You do everything you can do. You try and do it all right. And then you just die?
We can't pretend to understand the mind of God.
That is a cop-out.
not in the mood. Who are you?
I think you're my mother.
That's a first. And, what is your name?
Julianne.
Huh.
What?
Not what I imagined.
What you imagined? I'm real. I'm your kid.
That all may be true, but I don't believe you.
I can prove it to you.
I don't see how you can.
You're a poet.
Am I?
Yes, you used to come to this garden all the time to write me poetry. But I could never talk because you wanted it quiet so that you could think. See? This is a poem that you wrote for me.
I never wrote that.
Isn't that your handwriting? I have your eyes. I have your lips. I have your hands.
It's just a coincidence.
Dad. Dad's name was John Richards. You got pregnant with me. He left you. Are you divorced yet?
How dare you?
You had to raise me on your own.
Stop it!
You threw yourself away on him.
I don't know.
Are you? Is that me? Is that the poem you wrote after he left? Remember together.
We spoke the
Same language. Minds and hearts and plans. Triangulated towards him. Promises. Remember to sever. When geometry failed. Distortion and discontent and doubt. Holding rope with one hand. Promises.
Forever. When I had made my choice. Survival and endurance and hope. Giving with full heart. Promises.